4 years after the Owlab Spring, they're back. But this time with horns, multiple displays, and a price tag that will make your wallet sweat a little. This is the HellCat Alice Mech-01. Hey everyone, welcome back to Scoop Bar. Today we're looking at something a bit different, the HellCat Alice Mech-01, Owlab's first Alice layout since Owlab Spring back in 2021. This is the debut model of their new HellCat series and the 10th board they've ever released. Now, this video is sponsored by Owlab, but they don't get to see or prove anything before you guys do. So all of our thoughts here are our own. So, does this mech-themed Ergo board live up to the hype and the price tag, or is it Matrix at home as some people would call it? Let's find out. The HellCat is an Alice-style split layout that feels instantly familiar if you ever typed on something like the Neo Ergo or Owlab Spring, but Owlab's execution here is on a whole nother level. You get a low front height of 15.5mm, a 7-degree typing angle, 4 degrees of tenting, and 9-degree inner rotation. It feels natural out the box, especially with the matching aluminum wrist rest that comes included. It's a CNC machine aluminum case, solid and it's precise. It's also mounted on a fully wrapped O-ring gasket system. That's Owlab's new twist on the classic mount, so instead of discrete gaskets or a floating O-ring, this is wrapped completely around the PCB assembly for an even pressure and more consistent acoustics. Now, connectivity is wired only, so no wireless option here. You can pick between a 1.2mm flex cut hot swap PCB or a 1.6mm non-flex version. Now, plates come in FR4, polypropylene, or aluminum in both flex and non-flex variants. Customization runs through QwertyKeys' own web-based VIA configurator. Color options include spray-coated gray, anodized silver, baby pink, and the dark gray, which is our unit here. The base price is $580 USD, and that includes the wrist rest, acoustic foam kit, and even Owlab's version 3 stabilizers. It is sold Raffle style with 1 unit per customer, and shipments should start around mid-November. Now, the raffle does close relatively soon on October 26th at midnight, so if you're interested in this, you want to get to it as soon as possible. Let's start with some basics. How it actually sounds. We built this one with Cherry MX Black on aluminum plate, and to give it some context, here's how it stacks up against our Neo Ergo running the same exact setup. This is an Owlab project through and through, the same team behind the Spring and the Jelly Epoch, but it's built in partnership with QwertyKeys. That's why you see that QK style firmware and some shared design DNA. Now, Owlab is known for their attention to finish, and the anodizing on this thing is flawless, and the back weight has a diamond cut engraving that literally catches light like a gem. They've changed one signature move though, so instead of hiding the mounting screws, they made them part of the design and the aesthetics. The demon horns are magnetic and you can swap them out for a more subtle badge if you want a cleaner look. The HellCat was built to grab attention, and it does. Owlab didn't just go for another ergonomic board here. They went for something that looks like it belongs in a mecha cockpit. You get two screens, a dedicated display and a dynamic matrix screen, the first time Owlab's ever used both on one board. The buttons below each screen lets you switch modes for different functions. It's a pretty cool feature for someone who likes to customize their setup visually. Now, structurally, the fully wrapped around O-ring mount is kind of a more of a bigger deal for me. It creates a more uniform compression and a cleaner acoustic profile than traditional gasket mounts. And because of how it is designed, the disassembly is pretty simple. It's just 8 screws and you're in. So yeah, this board is as much as an engineering feat as it is a showpiece. The aesthetics lean heavily into sci-fi and mecha. Those demon horns, exposed screws, and sharp color contrast give it a battle-ready look that's very different from Owlab's usual soft curves. Even the packaging feels like collector's item. Bold graphics, clean presentation, and each colorway has matching weights and wrist rest finishes. The baby pink is unexpectedly cool, almost like a Gundam when you put horns on it. So if you like clean minimal boards, this might be too much visually, but if you want that Matrix or anime mecha style, you're going to love this. Now let's talk about tight feel. That O-ring mount delivers a uniform softness across the whole board. It's not mushy, it's pretty controlled. The sound leans clean, but it's a little bit muted, but still has a solid fullness to it, especially with the included foam stack. If you go for the flex cut PCB and a polypropylene plate, it's going to be quite bouncy and pretty deep sounding. The non-flex cut aluminum plate tightens everything up and adds more of a firmer touch. So you can tune this exactly how you like it. Now, ergonomically, this is where the board really shines. The low front height, the right tenting, and that matching wrist rest mean you can type for hours without much strain. So if you want comfort without giving up design, this really hits that sweet spot. All right, the next sound test, we're going to do 2 different switches, same build. First one is Keygeek Little Ghost, and the second one will be HMX Lunar Stone. Give this a listen. Who is this for? I think this board is made for people who love the Alice style layout and want a premium build plus bold aesthetics. So if you're someone who spends serious time typing and cares a lot about ergonomics, I think this is a solid option for you. I can also see this appeal to people who enjoy modding or collecting with an eye for aesthetics. The mecha styling, the magnetic horn and badges, exposed screws, and all the different fully customizable plate and PCB options. However, it is wired only, so if that's a must-have, you will need to look elsewhere. And now for the pricing. I think we need some context here. The HellCat is priced at $580. The Matrix Fakwa was launched at $750 with no wrist rest. The Type K with the included wrist rest sits at around $725. So with the HellCat, you're paying less than the Fakwa and Type K, but still firmly in the premium category. Given the amount of machine parts, the aluminum case, the dual displays, accessories, ease of building with a great build guide, you're getting a lot for the money for this segment of boards. And I will say the HellCat being the cheapest is by far the most straightforward to build compared to the Fakwa and the Type K, while offering a few things the other two does not. Again, $580 is not cheap, so don't get me wrong. But when compared to competitors, I actually don't think Owlab's is being unreasonable at all with the price tag here. The HellCat marks Owlab's return to the Alice layout in the most Owlab way possible. Premium materials, innovative mounting, and a design that makes quite a statement. And there are a lot of pros. outstanding machining and finish, the new O-ring mount feels amazing, the ergonomics are on point, and it comes fully loaded with extras right out the box. The cons are it's wired only, single durometer O-ring, and a look that will either win you over instantly or not at all. If you love the Neo Ergo and want something more distinctive and you're willing to pay for the craftsmanship, the HellCat delivers. Just don't blink during the raffle because it's going to end real quick. So if you enjoy deep dives into keyboards that balances value and performance, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe so you don't miss our next build. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.